Alright. Now begins the adventure of looking around every nook and cranny for treasure chests that I don't want to miss. Oh, cool. We climbed all those stairs up just to climb some stairs down. I was gonna just ask if you could climb down something, but I know for a fact that you can, so I don't know why I asked that. Well, this is a very interesting way of getting to and from places. Alright. Well, I assume that's the way forward, so instead, what if I did this? What if instead of doing that, I went over here and I found whatever it is you're hiding? Apparently, what they were hiding were a bunch of nefarious bad guys, of which what do want to try to murder my face. Unfortunate. What the hell are you things? Alright, well, let's switch colors around, I guess. Yellow's as good as any. Are you a Magma Tiki, huh? Alright, well, actually, purple might be the name of the game in this particular instance. I do not know. Let's just use Magma Storm and, you know, see what happens. Purple is ice. Purple, ice, fire. Makes sense to me. It's only gonna hit one thing, but it should hopefully do decent damage. It really didn't. Unfortunate. All right, let's find another way to do damage. All right, well, that worked probably pretty good. Tremble. That did absolutely nothing. Call me mildly confused and concerned. Uh-oh. Okay, they've got laser eyes. That's not something that I was really expecting. Also, another thing I wasn't really expecting was getting an answer as to what those things outside the door were supposed to be so quickly. Turns out they were these things. Laser spewing magma tikis. My goodness. Ta-ta-ta-ta! All right, well, that's one laser eyes that we're not going to have to take upside the head. And sword to the face. Wow, Fina, you're not very good at this whole physical attack thing. All right, well. Gonna be perfectly honest with you, that looks like it really should have hurt a lot more than it ended up hurting. I'm not complaining, mind you, I'm just mildly confused by it. Achoo-cha! What's you gonna do about it? And I don't think Fina's attack is gonna be enough to actually finish it. Oh, okay, well, if it's just gonna tremble and do nothing else, I suppose there's really no major worries. But you could just send the little dude over there. Why did she run over the first time?
Is it over already?
I feel like it would behoove her to always be as far away from actual combat as possible. I mean, her ways are mysterious. I'm not one to try and understand them. All right. So far, so good. And a small chunk of gold. All right. Not the greatest of things, but not bad either, I suppose. All right, let me just give everybody one of those. Because I like to be overly cautious nowadays. Let's just assume everything goes horribly wrong. What if I... Okay, no. What if I... Yeah, that's right. I was wondering if it was going to let me turn around. By all accounts, it definitely should have, but I was beginning to wonder. Alrighty. A mild diversion. But what I want is a much bigger prize. Also, apparently, there's a moonfish in here. I feel like that's it over there. How am I supposed to get any closer than where I am? Come on now. All right, the only real issue here is the fact that moving around isn't gonna be the greatest of ideas because it's just gonna trigger random encounters. But nowhere in this area. Does it expect me to get it from down below? Like, once I get down there, I could technically be closer. All right, well, let's just try to remember that we found ourselves a moonfish. And if we don't get it, we obviously need to come back and try and get it. Moonfish inside towns are one thing. Moonfish inside dungeons, that's an entirely other literal kettle of fish. Really? How am I supposed to get you, then? Yeah, I don't think going even further down makes any sense. but I definitely ran all around that general area. Oh, there's a floor above. I didn't see a ladder that facilitated that. And I'm going to get myself into a couple more fights that I probably don't actually need to get into for the sake of trying to figure out this mystery. I don't even know if the prize you get for doing any of this is actually ultimately worth it or not. And yet I choose to anyway. All right, let's bust out that Alpha Storm. Try and fry as many dudes as we possibly can in one fell swoop. And I don't really feel... Well, I can't use magic anyway, so whatever. It's using the Instrum! It's boosting its own stats! I don't think I've ever seen an enemy of that shape ever even attempt to try and hit me, so... I guess it boosts defense too, so, I mean, that's a thing. There we go! Alright, immune to fire, but I knew that part. I just wanted to get everything that was around him. Ha ha ha! Take that, demon bug! Alright, well, that's a lot less things that are gonna try and kill me. Slipara! You're trying to make us go to Nappy Land? Well, it only sort of worked. Of course, if you're going to cast the exact same spell a second time, then the odds of us all being asleep are much higher now, aren't they? No, that time it didn't work at all. You fool! You absolute buffoonigan! Fina, no! The odds of being able to actually successfully hit that thing were always incredibly low. All right, then. Well, take care of the bug, I guess. And... yeah, we don't got enough of that stuff to do the thing. So, I guess just help out Ica in making sure the bug stays dead? Yeah, that was a good call. I almost had her aim for something else. I just realized it's not a rock, it's a dung beetle pushing around what I hope is a rock. We're really lucky that those aren't working as well as they probably should be. Oh, cool, this is one of those games where sleeping enemies wake up the instant they're hit, much like, you know, how it would work in real life. I appreciate that greatly. All right, then. I guess I could have... yeah, no, it's a dung fly, so that's just a big ball of poop. That is a big ball of poop I just hit with my sword. Don't see a lot of dung beetle enemies in RPGs. Can't imagine why. Oh, of course. Great. Nothing beats an enemy that's extremely hard to hit, quite like an enemy that's extremely hard to hit and takes more than one hit to kill. That's always great. Oh, well, I can manage to make it happen. All right, fine by me.
That was easy.
That was a lot of enemies, so I sure would like to think we get some good benefits out of that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's enough money in EXP to make it worthwhile. Yeah, there we go. Wow, Fina gets a lot of MP, don't she? And now she's got Cristalli. Yay, Cristalli. All right, so this is probably a dumb idea and I'm wasting my time doing so, but on the off chance that maybe there was a ladder that lets me go further up and I just didn't pay attention and notice it, yeah, I'm gonna take another look. Just to be on the safe side. And I'm looking over here, I'm looking over there. I'm not seeing anything. My best guess really would have been to be standing here or here. Then again, that's weird. Looked like there was another thing above this, but there isn't. Odd. I guess I'm just seeing things. 'Tis but one of them desert mirages you always be hearing so much about, is what I'm going to tell myself. Whatever. We got into a fight and we got 2 level ups as a result and a big, large chunk of money. I choose to believe that it was worth it. Especially if we're going to be fighting the exact same arrangement again. No, not quite the exact same. It's just a big pile of poop. There's so much poop, guys. Why is there so much poop? You know, generally setting fire to dung does not help the situation much. Although in this particular instance, it appears to have helped tremendously. That is just straight up an entire team wipe almost. Yeah, so far, I gotta say, Ica's special moves have super moves have definitely probably been the most consistently useful to me. Not to say that, you know, Cutlass Fury hasn't been, but I don't know. Yep, nope. Just straight up can't do nothing about this, huh? All right, then fine. If at no other point do we find ourselves able to grab that moonfish, then I guess I'll just come back here later at some point and figure it out then. Very annoying, that. Yeah, even the noises just completely stopped. All right, well, I'm sure I'll get a very angry comment about that at some point. That's a big rock. Either there are more up there, or... Ah. All right, then. And running over here. Ooh, what's over here? Hello, do you have perhaps some kind of oh? A way up, you say? That might lead to moonfish? If that is the case, then all is forgiven. What's theirs? Fight me! Big piles of poop! Again! And Death's Head, that's just another guy under control of a giant bug. I was wondering what the first repeat enemy we would end up getting would be, and I'm gonna be honest, I was really desperately hoping that wasn't the one that was gonna keep coming back, but, I guess they thought they had a winning formula. Fair enough. At least all of the poo balls are gone. That's good. Oh boy, we're gonna get slapped at least once by this thing. That is unfortunate. Tanky for a corpse. All right, well, that was lucky at least. Acceptable parameters. And now you are one with the deaded. It was hard to tell with the first group of enemies because the sewers were kind of dark. But yeah, no, those bugs are definitely just controlling corpses. Still disturbing, but not as disturbing as if they were alive. There we go. Get yourself all some of that stuff. Gain yourself some electri too, and a behemoth string. I feel like the odds of it being something I want to use are low, but I still want to check just to be on the safe side. Got that Slayer's ring. Interesting. All right, so it looks like this game will ultimately have like 6 party members. Interesting. But anyway, the Behemoth Ring. Boosts defense and magic defense, especially to yellow magic, and protects against weak. I'm guessing that might be what that Pistole girl was doing. Because I don't think it was Dispiriting or Exhaustion or whatever that one was. Either way... Well, I guess I could very quickly... I'm just gonna... I did give her the Gem of Fluidity, didn't I? So, yeah. No. Well, I'm pretty content with what she's got. Yo! You wanna give me that... You wanna give me that fish? Thing is big time beeping. It's right there. Okay, cool, awesome, great, fantastic. Get over here, you damn fish. You vexed me for the final moment. Also, I guess this is the way that you're supposed to go. I really felt like I was going some sort of optional side way. Oh, no, I was. That is the second time that has happened right before I've opened up a giant treasure chest. It's almost as if it were deliberate, perhaps. Oh, great. Or maybe it is. They're guarding the treasures. Maybe that's what this is supposed to be all about. Makes about as much sense as anything else. Blade beam. All right, then fine. Let's just kill one of them before they can shoot us with laser vision, and I'll be content. There you go. Fina's able to provide just that much attack power needed. And then we get hit with laser eyes. Ooh, but a counter hit. That'll save us time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm all about you wasting your time using a move that accomplishes absolutely nothing. I'm all about that. Ooh, sweet. Two swings of ice, and that thing is felled. Whereas I think it would take Ica 3, maybe 4. That was just by eyeballing the HP gauge. I'm sure if I did the actual math, it would be much more obvious. It's vomiting up those things. Maybe, I'm willing to wager that that tremble might be a prelude to this particular move. Next time, I should probably aim for any of the ones that use that. Might be a good idea. Doesn't really make much of a difference now, they're all dead.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
Let us be thankful that we only suffered from second-degree burns from this magma and/or lava. Not entirely sure how the classification applies in this exact situation. Also, an ancient robe. That sounds like something Fina would probably wear. Oh yeah, ancient robe, there it is. Let's see. Yeah, but that's a huge boost of magic. A robe belonging to a long dead but once powerful wizard. It's not that big of a hit. I'm pretty sure I bought this thing specifically for those benefits that I'm now getting rid of. But I mean, Fina does not take hits very well. It's just a good idea for her to have more defense. Especially as she's still trailing behind in frickin' whatchamacallits, levels. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Glad to see that that wasn't the way forward. Now to actually time this, otherwise I'm just gonna get hit with a boulder the instant I walk out on that door. At least I remembered. It probably would have been funny if I gotten hit, but I don't want to, so that ain't about to happen. All right, we've got the poo balls yet again. All right, once again, dishing out that noise. We don't have any of that stuff because I'm using the Delta Storm. All right then, or Alpha Storm. Alpha, Delta, Beta, Gamma. It's all the same, except it's totally not. They're different stages of development. I get that, but whatever. Shut up, I'm doing my best here. Kill the Zombato! I don't think that's gonna work. It didn't. Vice, hit it before it hits anything else. Or Ika can do it. I'm not picky. I'm really not.
That was fun.
Huzzah! Alrighty then. That gives us all the stuffs. More level ups. Yes. And crystales. Very good, very good. All right. Wait for the boulder. There you go. And off we go. Actually, hang on a second. Okay, yeah, that's not a way. That's when I first ran into that alcove, I thought it was just gonna be, you know, exactly what that one was. Just a small area you could hide from boulders from. Turns out it was a whole ass extra area. That's pretty nifty. All right, I'm seeing barrels. Don't see much of a way to get down there, though. Oh, there are staircases. I don't know how I didn't see those. All right. I'm going to have to freely admit I don't entirely understand what the goal here is. My best guess is putting barrels in holes, which I can do. I just don't, well, I guess what I meant is I'm not sure how exactly that is meant to benefit me. But, all right, sure. I was like, is this a way to get to the other end? But it's clearly not, because I can just walk over there. So, what does that do? Oh, it opens the door! See, I would have just walked over there and assumed the door would have opened like any other door. I've yet to run across a door that wouldn't have opened otherwise. So, I had no reason to think that that one was locked. Solved the puzzle before I even realized it was something I needed to do. I guess that's why you just do puzzles as you see them, rather than wait to see what they're actually supposed to accomplish. We may be locked in here forever now, though. That might be a problem. Alrighty. What have we got over here? Okay, yeah, no. If it's three of those tiki dudes, then that happens every single time you're about to open something in here. Yeah, all right. It's not coincidence. It was entirely deliberate. All right, then. Well, first things first. Murder this guy with my swords. And also pay attention to which one of these two decides to tremble, I guess. And we'll get rid of them before they can spew lava in my face. Lasers! Why with the lasers? Counterattack, though. Nice. But do not fall for it. We must attack that one, because I believe it will probably try to use a lava storm. So that's what we're gonna do. Take that, you big nerd! I mean, all of our attacks hit that other one before it got a chance to attack, so it should happen again here too. Thank you. Okay. Now, in theory, there should be no lava storm. Yes, alright. I now know how these monsters work. It was kind of obvious, clearly, but still, there was room for doubt. It's not like it would have been the first RPG monster to do literally nothing for a turn. Usually attacks that lead into other attacks that are more, you know, of an obvious charging animation. Not so much a odd fidget. Alright then, well, there we go. We grabbed ourselves a big ol' heap and helping of that stuff. Oh dear. There are many different paths for us. That means it's going to lead us to many different battles. Oh dearie me. I can't get the sword to budge at all. It's too heavy to even move. Well, I guess that solves that problem for us now, don't it? Suddenly, when there was 3 ways to go, now there's only 2. That makes things easier for me. Alright, who dares approacheth thee? It be thee and the Boogie Boys. Alright then, well, don't mind me. I'm just going to attempt to flash fry as many of you as actually feasible. By the power of boomerangs! See, I was about to say by the power of boomerang, and that made me realize by the power of a network that shows out of syndication the Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Essentially. It's been a while, but I know it's still a thing. Call allies! Well, I mean, okay, sure. That's just more money and experience for us. If you are actually something resembling a threat, that might mean something, but as it stands, it don't. Alright, we'll just make sure that we take care of the healthier one. There we go, alright. To ensure that we actually defeat both of them. You never know when an attack might end up missing or something. Much stranger things have happened. Just today, in fact. There we go. Money, experience. I'm feeling stronger already, don't you know? Okay, so how about this way then? Okay. Oh, goody. At least now I know to expect it when I hit the A button. Doesn't make it any less mildly annoying, though. All right, everybody just slam jam. Thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor. Let's jam, slam, jam-a-dam. Murder the tiki people. Critical hit! Nice! Now we got a head start on the other one. Granted, it's a Fina attack, and those don't do much, but still, any amount of damage is, in fact, legally defined as a head start. He's trampling! He's trampling something fierce! Alright then. Great, now I have to abandon attacking that one and attack this one, just so I don't get lavaed. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't do that much damage, but still, it's annoying, and I'd prefer if it didn't. Zing! Every other time we've done this, it worked. Alright, it seemed like that one was taking less damage for some reason. I had reason to think that it might just barely survive. Alright, well, those laser eye attacks are definitely starting to take their toll a little bit. And I don't much appreciate it. Yeah, for some reason, when Fina attacked it the first time, it didn't do nearly enough damage. But that time, it did. Not sure how the damage numbers really work in this game. Sometimes they're just lower than normal. I guess there's like a range of damage you can potentially do, and we just rolled low on that one, I guess. Drilling! Drilling and the grilling. A dancing arc. All right. Once again, a question of, what is that all about? Well, first things first, let's just top off everybody, because I can. All right, now, dancing. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be in there, but, you know. That didn't look like it was there earlier. Hang on a second. Dancing thing. What is dance thing? I don't even remember the full word, so now I don't even remember. That's not good. That's not good for my brain. Flash ribbon, shell, meditation, slayer ring, black eye patch, gemma fluidity, behemoth ring, so it's not an accessory. It doesn't look like it's armor. It didn't make any sense for that to be a weapon. Now I don't even see it at all. All right, well, whatever that is, we've got it. I don't have all day to just try and find an item. I'm sure it's somewhere doing something, and it's doing its best, surely. That's interesting. Okay, well, those lead to the exact same place. That makes things slightly easier for me now, don't they? All right, hello there. Oh dear. What is all this business? Okay. I'm not 100% sure if there's a deliberate reason to do this in the order that I'm doing, but for some reason it feels like that's what I'm supposed to do. And then we have to, realistically, if I rolled that one down there, oh yeah, no, I could just push it over there. Yeah, so it shouldn't matter what order I'm doing this in. But I still choose to err on the side of caution anyway, for whatever reason. I'm guessing, oh, nope. All right, it's just making the whole damn floor lower. Didn't see that coming. I thought maybe it was gonna open up that other door. The answer to that was a resounding no. Unless that is the door that was locked? Oh, holy crud, actually, I think it is. Huh. Okay, then. No, that was clearly the way that I can't. All right, no, I guess it wasn't. I am not bright. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, yep. Also, I found a cham, apparently. Now I'm running over here, where there's apparently a new set of treasure and nonsense. Oh, great. Hope you guys are ready for more tikis. Hopefully the answer was a resounding, boy howdy, yes sirree babo, I sure am ready for additional tikis, because we don't have a choice in the matter. I'm now going to have to murder even more of them. Fear me! Fear me and my arcane powers! What you gonna do about it, you big pile of nerds? Literally nothing. That's all, that's your only option. Nothing. You must simply deal with it. Okay, well, I'm just as much as I have to deal with laser eyes. Oh, dang. Neither of them decided to actually use the tremble. All right. Then I don't even have to think about where I'm going or what I'm doing. I can just wail on enemies and do what I do best. Honestly, Fina might have been able to finish that one off on her own. Oh, well. Out of order shenanigans. It happens. And laser eyes! Hey, well, look at you actually managing to take hits without dying instantaneously. That's a massive step up for you. You're going up in the world. You're going places, Fina. Ba-ba-da-bow! Indeed it was. And you know what? I really don't see any reason why I shouldn't be happy that it was easy. Go, Selenus! Learning all manner of spells and other such things. Moonberry! All right, yep, that was definitely worthwhile to me. I'm all about that Moonberry life, y'all. And let's just wait for the rock. There we go. That's right, I waited for Dwayne Johnson himself to walk by. Ah, yes. His lesser-known brother, Wayne. Oh, whatever. Oh, well, this is looking suitably more ominous. You know, I realize it's an RPG, and by all accounts, you know, it's far from the first thing that wouldn't be scientifically accurate. But being this close to this kind of stuff would either burn your skin completely off, or it would suffocate you, because there'd basically be no air in this place. But, you know, video games. Lava and magma can't hurt you if you don't touch it. That's pretty much all there is to it. That's standard video game 101. Oh, dang, it's some kind of salamandrios. Oh, no, it's just a straight-up salamander. All right, well, at least I wasn't wrong. Wow, that thing went down way faster than I was prepared for. All right, then, what about you? All right, well, I guess, you know, I don't think these were super fantastical, you know, super-powered salamanders. I think those were just normal lizards that happened to be chilling nearby. I have mild regrets for the things that I've just done to those creatures. Oh, well. random encounters imply that the enemies themselves are the ones jumping us, so. Ah, delightful. Even in here, I'm cursed to fight tiki monsters before I'm able to open up a treasure chest. Quite frustrating, that. All right, then fine, have it your way. If you truly wish to die a death of horrible pains, then again, you're some sort of automaton. For all I know, you were in fact not programmed to feel pain. Anyway, the middle one used tremble, so that's our next target. Unless the other one also does it, in which case doesn't matter, we're just gonna get hurt. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was figuring. I'm surprised that it took this long for that exact situation to happen, if I'm being honest. This will not make any bit of a difference. Oh well. In fact, the way I did things, I might actually end up getting hit by both, actually. That wasn't a good plan on my part. Oh well. Okay, no, we got it. We did good. I figured it was safe to skip the cutscene. We don't need to see it every single time, especially not on a standard fight, you know. Boss fights, you know, the first time through, you know, that I'm not, you know, on my 5th attempt trying to beat. That, yeah, I can skip it there, but otherwise, nah, I'll show it when it matters. Does not really matter here. Nah. You no good, Mick.
That was a close one.
Well, for you specifically, that's again due to the fact that you've got so little HP, woman. Well, you've got slightly more, and even more MP, my goodness. You are very useful for magics. And I received a bunch of magic droplets. My god. Okay, I think the game is expecting me to use magic more often than I've actually ended up using it. I guess I've been kind of running into this issue where I was like, well, I've only got so much, so like I should be saving it for when I really need it. But, man, they're just throwing magic droplets at me like they're made out of freaking candy or something, you know? Beginning to feel like I should really cut loose a little bit more with those things. Oh, you know what? A good idea. How much MP does it restore? It restores 1 MP. That would be why. So, if I use all of Fina's MP, then I have to spend 12 of those things to get them back to where they were. Okay, if it was healing 2 or 3 or 5, something to that effect, yeah, okay. But that's not what happened, now is it? I feel like if literally anything in the universe was going to not die instantly from Alpha Storm, it would be these salamanders that live next to active, you know, volcanic stuff. And I would be incorrect. They didn't die, but they definitely got hurt. All right then, well, we can thin the numbers out a little bit. Not by nearly enough. Oh boy, now it's doing the in-thread. It's boosting a salamander. That salamander is mean and serious business. It's gently walking towards us and missing its attack. It's doing it again. Okay, that time it worked. Will the third time be the super chance? Not really. Not really. All right then. Man, I don't even know. Let's just slap him around, I guess, you know? Whatever. Ha-ha! Oh. Well, that didn't go at all how I would have preferred. That one's slightly better. If Fina could take care of the other salamander, that'll be really super damn swell. Oh, nice! All right, cool. First time I think a counter hit has ever been able to help me out in that particular situation. All right then, cool. That's one less problem. Don't have to deal with its evasion. Salamanders can't breathe fire. Why do so many of these things in fiction always breathe fire? There must be some sort of cultural reason for salamanders being associated with lava and stuff. Because that's usually where they almost always are found in video games. At least the Japanese-made ones, anyway. A flame mantle! Well, I obviously have to at least check it out. What you got there with the flame mantle? That's the weapons. I'm stupid. What you got with your flame mantle? Oh, dang. A dress crafted from extremely light weight fabric. And yet it's interesting to see something actually be called explicitly a dress, and yet be male exclusive. All right, well, there you go. Okay. I'm just surprised that it was actually, you know, better stats. I was actually expecting it to be like marginal or to lower something else. That was just a straight up improvement. No reason to not use it. Alrighty, well, there's a safe spot. Hang on a second, I saw something over there. Oh, I'm sure I won't have to go into at least 3 random encounters while going up whatever this is. I wonder if I should have fiddled with that thingamabobbo first before I did this. I'm probably gonna turn around and do so. As I begin the hour-and-a-long half adventure to try and wail on these jackasses. Oh, hang on, we got one of them. We did get one of them, people. And that other one, will it successfully run away? It did. All right. That was miraculously rather painless. Appreciated. And still give us a surprisingly large amount of EXP and money despite that. All right. I'm okay with that. I'm all kinds of okay with that. All right, hang on. Let me fiddle with whatever this thing is before I go over there. What's this? Looks like there's some sort of switch on top of this pedestal. Boop. Filling it full of water, apparently. Okay. Well, that was cool. But, yeah, well, looks like the switch opens water channels to this area. That's pretty neat. And I hit the wrong button. And the thingamabobbo is telling me that there is a moonfish. Yep, there it is over there. All right, well, definitely can't get it here. And we're definitely gonna be going over here. This is actually progress way, not secret way. Seemed like actually a pretty safe bet, but I wanted to hit that thing just in case. Just in case I got my wires crossed, you never know. 2 salamandrios. All right. Not the most intriguing or, you know, interesting of battles. That was an incredibly unnecessary critical hit, but I mean, I guess I made sure to get the job done. Won't be seeing any major complaints over here. There we go. Didn't really get a whole lot of that either. I mean, it makes sense. They were just literally 2 salamanders, but still. You have to wonder why that's even, you know, one of the pre-made options of arrangements of enemies, you know? Ah, boy. We got another big pile of barrels and what have you. Okay. Huh. Well, that for absolutely certain. That's interesting. Okay. I can't even activate first-person mode here, so I don't know why it's doing that. Also, I think I already did it wrong, because, yeah. Yeah, no, I did this wrong. Your way to the game will let me have a do-over if I just kind of, like, leave and then come back. Because the way I did things, I wasn't going to be able to get the thing into the place that it was supposed to be. Yay! Somehow it does allow for do-overs. Okay, then. So, this one is definitely the correct thing. Hang on. Why is the moonfish alarm going this way when I have no way of actually doing what getting the moonfish? I guess maybe once it's all said and done, perhaps. Who knows? I sure don't. All right, then. Hang on a second. Now, I'm gonna use this one. Just zoom ourselves right on over. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. There we go. And then I can't use that staircase because the world is a cruel and unjust place. Okay, cool. Gotta go around. All right, fine. At least random encounters don't seem to happen while I'm in the puzzle. That's actually rather nice of them. I've definitely played games that would have definitely stuffed this place absolutely silly with the things. All right. The fact that there was a unique and special order for these makes me think that the other puzzles were too, and I just managed to get them on the first try. I'm going to assume as such. When in doubt, always assume I just got stupidly lucky. And just like that. Considering the other one lowered the floor, maybe this one will raise the floor? Help me get that dang moonfish. Or it could raise to lava. I'd prefer if it didn't do that. Ah, well, I can use first person mode now. So maybe... Because it is, in fact, right there. Nope, doesn't look like that's what it's trying to get me to do. All right, well, then I'll be the first one to ask the $1 million question, I will. Oh, what was the point of doing that? I gotta say, I gotta say, I don't know what exactly I just dang accomplished by raising the lava level. Raise the lava level where, precisely? Doesn't really look like it's that much higher than it was before. So what did I just accomplish? Other than apparently gaining the ire of a bunch of salamandrios. I shall show no remorse when it comes to the, you know, utmost of stompitude towards your faces. But I am curious and confused. Hey, dang, Fina's almost strong enough to take out one of these things on her own, too. You missed with your flame breath, you big nerd. You thought you had the right stuff, but you don't. You're just a salamander with a big dumb face. Simple as that. Unnecessary amounts of damage. Sometimes you just gotta show off.
We did it!
All right, well, at least the fact that there were 4 of them should have made that mildly good. Yeah, there you go. All right. Now I'm mildly, kind of, sort of want to actually get into another fight before we get into a boss fight because Fina and Ica are so ridiculously close to actually, you know, leveling up. Also, I guess I rose the level here, which would then use the water to cool it off, which gives us a big old bridge. This still looks way too hot to be comfortably standing on, if I'm being honest. And moonfish. Thank you very much. All right, yeah, I'd wager the odds of there being some kind of monster, boss, enemy type thingamabobbo over there to be considerably high. So I've decided that I want to most definitely level up Ica and Fina before I go in there. Especially Fina, mostly her. I would prefer if I could get her to the end of a boss fight without dying, and leveling up is probably the most surefire way to be able to accomplish that. So I'm just gonna wander about, as one does, and hope that enemy encounters didn't randomly stop being a thing because I... Did the salamanders leave because I made the lava stop being boily bubbly? That's really looking like the thing. Can I go back at all? I would very much like to be in a place where I can get some random encounters. There we go. It's almost like it was like supposed to have one, but there was some sort of, you know, programming trigger that made it so I couldn't. And the second that I was in a place where it could activate, it instantaneously did. I don't know if that's even like a thing that can be done in programming, like a stockpiled random encounter just waiting for the exact moment where it could get away with activating. Hard to say. I'm not a programmer. I don't know such things. Oh, it's lazily waddling forward. What's you gonna do? Ow. Very rude. Yeah, I would prefer if you just do that. It takes significantly less time. It's also more impressive and actually looks like it does the amount of damage that it says it does. I'm not even sure what exactly the physical attack is supposed to be. Is it like a little headbutt? Is it supposed to be a bite? I know not. The answers are entirely unknown to me. Go. All right, well, that's Ica. Always good, always good. Gave us more spirits. We sure have gained a lot of magic spells. That's pretty awesome and great and wonderful. All right, now, don't mind me. I'm just going to run in circles a little bit here, as you do, because we need to get into one more fight. so that Fina can level up. So that she might not die. There we go. As I casually wait and hope that it all works out. Oh, this might not even end up being good for us at all. Alright, well, we're gonna try. Gonna get a lot of money if we can manage to take out all 3 of these, but... Okay, well, I took out one of them. That might be enough EXP for Fina? That'll be the hope, anyway. But I don't really fancy our chances of being able to take out these other 2. If I'm being entirely honest with you, before they run away, at least. Nope. Belching out fire, as one does. Counter hit. Yes! There you go! Alright, alright. Now we just need to do that. Alright. That worked out far better than I thought it would. That went way past my general expectations. I'm okay with that. Thank you. That's a lot of money and experience and everything. Yeah, I'm good. I'm totally cool with all that. And now we all know drilling, so that's pretty cool. And we're good. Now watch and be astounded as I somehow managed to get a random encounter going over there, even though it really didn't seem like that was possible before. Wouldn't I be able to do this again? The magma's already been hardened, so there's no need to run any more water. Well, I was just wondering what would happen if we did. How dare they not satisfy my stupid sense of curiosity. Very rude. All right, then. Yeah, I guess I don't have any of the smaller ones anymore. That's unfortunate. All right, well, give them that, I guess. I mean, I guess I could expend that. And I suppose in every other regard, we're okay-ish. I don't feel especially confident going into this fight, but I suppose it's doable. At the very least, we'll definitely be given the ability to try again if we fail. You know, it's interesting that the lava dungeon happens so freakishly early in the game. I'm okay with it, mind you. I'm just surprised. Oh boy, we've got a fire whirlpool. Or a lava whirlpool. In retrospect, I'm not sure why I didn't expect it to be another gigantic salamander. That was the most obvious thing it could have ended up being, and I didn't expect it. Go figure. Oh, good thing we can all attack at a long range. Alrighty. Ooh, cool. We've got enough spirit points, and we start with 5 now. Alright, that's good. That's good. Let's scope out the area. See what kind of damage we do. It's not terribly good. Oh, delightful. You're aiming immediately for Fina. Okay, but yeah, she's got good enough defense and HP now to be able to stick it out better, at least. Okay, that did more damage, so I'm guessing purple is just a much better color to have. All right, yellow is not a creative color. Switch to purple. We're going with the Cutlass Fury! And all of our other base standard attacks that we're known for. Not even sure exactly how to describe Fina's attack, really. Oh, cool, that hit everybody. Yeah, all right. Fina didn't die, so that's cool. Here's hoping we can heal her before things go horribly wrong in the next turn. I personally don't like our odds, but I'm going to hope for the best. Stab him in the face! As you do. Oh God, please, why? Seriously? That's the move you've countered. That's the move you counter. Really? Actually, seriously, you're seriously pulling that on me right this moment. That is what we're doing, right? Okay, cool. The one person out of the group that I really would have preferred that not happen to. Oh yeah, look at that, you didn't counter it. Didn't counter Aika. No, of course not. She would have actually been able to, you know, survive the counter. Great. That EXP disparity is just gonna keep on growing. And I know we're gonna survive that. We're tough enough. I'm aware. All right, then. This time, we're gonna spend our turn healing ourselves. Assuming that we get the chance, admittedly.
Let's try this.
All right, well, Ica gets to keep on tickle-licking, so that's good. Will Vice also? Yes, he will. Good. Good, 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 good. Poor Fina. One day you'll see the end of a boss fight. Ooh, okay. At least we managed to get a free counter hit at one point in this. That's nice, at least. And boomerang. Ah, there's the counter. All right, well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna throw the fight just to get another chance to get Fina to get the XP. It's annoying, but I'll be able to get her to catch up at some point just by, you know, going through standard battles. That's just math. Really? You're still alive, huh? Okay. Kind of figured that would have been the end of that. Here's hoping that I don't immediately regret not healing, because I really feel like we should be finishing the fight here. In retrospect, that might not have been a salamander. Might have just been a big-ass worm. I didn't even bother to look up what its name was when I was fighting it. Oh, wow, that really would have been good for Fina. Okay. Just pretend it wasn't a thing. And I got another box. Oh, cool, its corpse is a bridge. That's really convenient for us. Thank you. Didn't even get a cutscene before or after. Really sucks to be that boss in particular, huh? Alright, well, I'll be honest. It was a bit more simple than I was prepared for, but I guess it is the first of 6. I'm sure that these are going to get significantly more difficult over time. Wow. So this is a moon crystal.
Wow.
Thank you for that. So this is a moon crystal. It's so beautiful. I'm getting weak in the knees just looking at it. A moon crystal is the most concentrated source of energy that you will ever see. It was created by distilling a moonstone into its purest form. Moon crystals are pure energy. This crystal alone has the power of thousands, no, tens of thousands of moonstones. So this crystal is powerful enough to control one of the Gygas? Yeah, apparently. Can we make a weapon out of it? It would solve a lot of problems. But then again, no, the whole point is to not let humans make weapons out of these. Fair enough. Look at the light radiating from the crystal. Even though thousands of years have passed since the destruction of the old world, the crystal still shines as bright as ever. Between the power of these crystals and the destructive forces of the Gygas, it's easy to see how much of the world was destroyed. It's sad. The people of the old world had so much power, but they used it to make weapons instead of helping each other. Yeah, well, that's just, for lack of a better term, human nature. Sadly, the majority of people are just not good. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. There's no way we can let Vala get their hands on one of these. Fina, leave it up to us. We'll keep it safe. The Valens are gonna have to take it off of my dead body before I hand it over to them. There's so much of the world that I still have to see. I'm not gonna let them wake some ancient guardian to destroy half of it now. Thank you, Vice.
Thank you very much.
I know you will do your best to keep it safe. You received the Red Moon Crystal, and you feel pretty good about that. And then the game was kind enough to teleport us out? Or provide us with a really convenient exit that would have been nice to find to start with. So really, we could have moved that from the start and went there immediately. I'm going to pretend that it was entirely and totally, absolutely, without question, immovable until we manage to get over there from that angle. Otherwise, I'm going to be mildly upset. All right. Savey, savey. And there you go. Alrighty. So, you think she left without us? No, there she is. All right.